Chit Chat Kit Kats. Well, I'm a little angry because things I had ordered and should have been here days ago from Amazon that I wanted to have for the 4th of July so I could leave and go out somewhere today didn't show up. Okay? They're not delivering them today either. So I'm not going to get them until after the 4th. So yeah, I'm angry about it. And because they were here days ago, showed up in El Paso, instead of bringing here with the next day, they sent them to Lubbock. They sent them the wrong direction. And then they took things and gave it to somebody else to deliver, and they're not going to deliver them today. So yeah, I'm upset today because the stuff should have been here. But be that as it may, today's been a tough day. I think, the anemia is coming up again because I looked in here and it's getting pale. Which they kind of told me, it's going to happen, that I'll probably have to come in every 6 months to have iron infusions done. But today I was just down for the count for most of the day. I think part of it is, switching over the diet as well. The body is, trying to readjust. But I don't think that's the only reason, because I've had, like I said, the Lyme disease, and with that you get that absolute exhaustion. And so with the exhaustion that comes from that and changing your dietary stuff over, it's just, today was one of those days where I just am down for the count. But so far today, I've had cottage cheese, 2 cups of coffee, an egg with some cheese and summer sausage, piece of steak, a little piece of steak like that. Okay, I had some steak. And now I'm going to go out and I'm going to have some bone broth. I think I'll try the beef bone broth. Now I got the really good one, Fire and Kettle. They do it only grass-fed beef bones, and they simmer it for 20 hours so it gets all the nutrients out. You pay more for that, but it's well worth it. So I'm going to go have my beef broth, and then later today I will probably have another piece of that steak. I cut it in for 3 meals, okay? So I'll probably have some of that steak. Maybe I'll have another egg or 2 today, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to feel like eating. But that's what's going on today. Like I said, I'm just kind of laid out today, and a lot of it has to do with the Lyme, and then the heat, also zaps my strength, but I know part of it's Lyme because my arms feel like they weigh at least 10, 15 pounds each, even to lift your arms. If you have Lyme or fibromyalgia, and you get that absolute body exhaustion, literally just to even raise your arms, they feel like they've got heavy weights on them. It's really odd, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm still sitting here trying to figure out exactly how to pack the car, and I want all this stuff to show up so that I can get out of the heat here and go somewhere else and see if I can, go out for a day or two and see how it works with the car. Now I can't go too far because in case they want to call me in for jury duty, although I do have doctor's appointments back to back the 13th and the 14th. Really it would have to be after the 13th or 14th for them to call me in until I could realistically do jury duty. So anyway, we'll see what happens. So that's again another bit of a hindrance right now because I have to be able to get back here by the next morning for jury duty, possible jury duty. Anyway, I am kind of looking in at some Priuses and stuff, although I don't know if I really want to go into having another car, because I do have my Road Trek, which is fabulous, but again, the gas situation with it is just a bit crazy. So again, I'm weighing the options of everything at this point in time, and I won't know more until I can actually get out on the road and try it out and see how it's going to work. We'll see. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go in and get some bone broth, and maybe I'll do an egg as well. I think the eggs are going to be a big part of the things for me because the eggs seem to work really well for me without causing any upset to my system while I'm transitioning, okay? So we'll see. Anyway, this is a day-by-day experiment, and we'll see how it goes. And I do so appreciate the ones that are here that are carnivore and have been kind of having my back on it. Because people say, you need to have your vegetables, you need to have your fruits, you need to have, and that's not true on carnivore. I mean, people have, you have people that were Native American, ate buffalo. They weren't, out there having fruits and vegetables, okay? And their health was quite fine, okay? So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go get some bone broth. I think I'll get an egg. Have an egg. I think I need to look for the large eggs too. Maybe some duck eggs. Now where I lived in Florida, we had those Muscovy ducks, those really odd looking ducks that look like, they were part chicken with these really odd faces, like a rooster comb face. Just odd looking ducks. And every season, a duck would come up by my front door and would leave eggs. It said, I'm not sitting on those eggs. I'm not having ducklings following me around. Here, you take care of it. So every season I would have some fresh duck eggs for a few days. And they're actually quite good. Usually the yolk is larger than it is in a chicken egg, okay? And they do have a place down here. There is one person down at the farmer's market that you can get duck eggs from, okay? So what type of duck, I'm not sure, but they do sell duck eggs as well. So I might pick those up this next weekend if I'm here. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, Love and Light, and we'll see you online.